So you better believe that I'll be going straight to your little fancy law firm in New York to let them know just what the hell you did. Go, girl.
And if you need a good lawyer, I got a real good one that'll help you. Her name is Veronica Harrington. She'll get all that damn money.
All right. Yeah, haves and have not, Madea fans, and every other kind of Tyler Perry fan in between. Now, I remember talking about this, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it last year when the Madea farewell play actually got dropped on BET Plus, and then it was sometime this year when it actually aired on BET for the first time, and people lost their minds when Madea name dropped Veronica Harrington. It's like, oh my god, you got to do a continuity video, Jeremy. And it's like, well, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's just one of those things where after the haves and have-nots ended, I talked about how I wouldn't mind some of the cast playing in other Tyler Perry projects. And I mean, it could definitely happen, you know, like the actors could be portraying new roles completely, or they could actually be portraying the roles we know them best for from the haves and the have-nots in other shows, kind of like how Joel played Eddie in the Madea family funeral, and it's like, oh wait, that's Eddie from If Loving You Is Wrong. Holy crap. I mean, I could see Veronica showing up in a Madea project due to the fact that, well, it's really easy. Madea literally said, I know a good lawyer who can get all that money for you, Veronica Harrington. We know Madea is no stranger to the law. Well, should I say running from or getting in contact with the law for all the wrong reasons. And Brian actually is a lawyer. So I could definitely see where maybe Brian and Veronica, sorry, I recorded like a couple oval videos, so I might say Victoria instead of Veronica. I'll try to catch myself if I do, but if I don't, try not to make a big deal out of it. So let's say Brian and Veronica had a case to work on, and obviously this could be set before the finale of the haves and the have-nots. This could be a Veronica while she was still practicing law, before she, if I'm not mistaken, got addicted to pain pills and as a result stepped away from the law for law firms because, you know, she's an overworker and she was stressing herself and had to go to rehab. So stepping down from practicing law was the best thing for her, leading her to do her rehab facility. So this could take place before then. I mean, it's no big deal. I think it will be pretty great. And, you know, maybe it's a situation where Madea met Veronica, and, you know, Brian in these movies definitely is a bit of a pushover, so I could see Veronica being the domineering type, if you will, and maybe Madea sticks up for Brian, and then her and Veronica have an exchange, and it turns out they actually gain a form of respect for each other due to the fact that, well, Madea respects Veronica's hustle, the fact that she's not one to take lightly in the courtroom. I feel like Veronica may have represented Madea in a case before, or somebody from Madea's circle of, you know, acquaintances or friends, and as a result, that's how she knows how capable Veronica is. Or Veronica and Brian had to go up against each other in court, and Veronica just fried Brian. So I think either way, it could work. It would be an easy way of doing it, and with Tyler Perry bringing Madea back into the fold with a Netflix movie, I don't see why there couldn't be some sort of Madea project coming up where Veronica Harrington makes a reappearance. It definitely makes a lot of sense to me. And like I said before, it could be screw continuity. Yes, you could say the haves and the have-nots in Madea time frame. I mean, the Madea universe are in the same thing, but Madea has so many variations. It's kind of like Superman. There's so many different personas or variations of the character. It's almost as if every writer that does a Superman story is writing a different Superman. So you got the Madea from Medea's Tough Love, you got the Madea from the various plays, and not all those plays are in the same continuity anyway. Let's not even get to the movies and the television appearances. So I say when it comes to just throwing in have and have not characters like Veronica into a Madea project, do it. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So honestly, I feel like Madea knows Veronica as a result of an encounter in the courtroom, either because of Brian or perhaps because Madea was in court against an opponent who used Veronica as their lawyer, or maybe Veronica could have been Madea's lawyer. Either way, it could work. So Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know how you think Madea and Veronica met and how they know each other. Would you want to see Angela reprise her role in a Madea project? Like I said, I would love to see Angela in like a comedic role. So you could imagine Veronica dealing with comedic characters. Like, you know, RK was funny, but in a world or in a project where she's dealing with like Madea, Joe and everything, you can see Joe trying to flirt with her and everything. And we know Veronica isn't against sleeping with an old man if it benefits her in the long run, per se. Even though I don't know what Joe had. Well, we know Joe knows how to roll some blunts, and we know Veronica likes to smoke, so maybe she threw something down on Joe for a couple bags. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You could take these characters who we've known for so long and put them in a new comedic role, and it would be hilarious. There you go, Tyler Perry. I just put together your returning Madea as well as the most popular character from a show that just ended. This is why I need to be a writer. I'm just playing. Alright guys, well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to see a project like this. And with that being said, I'll talk to you soon.